Hi, this is Eric Hurt with SIG Insurance Professionals, and we had a question from Lauren P. at Twitter. Eric, what do my auto insurance liability limits mean? What do those numbers mean? Thanks for the question, Lauren. Essentially, your auto insurance liability limits, and when you're looking at your auto insurance declarations page, it's usually listed out. It covers three distinct categories: bodily injury per person, bodily injury per accident, and bodily injury, or rather property damage, which is damage to someone else's car or anything like that. The minimum required liability limits to drive a car in Texas are $30,000 each person, $60,000 each accident for bodily injury total, and $25,000 in property damage. So to put that in perspective, we really don't recommend carrying liability limits that low, with the adage being, when you consider the average cost of a Dallas traffic light being $65,000, you could completely total out your liability limit in one accident. And that's not even counting damage to someone else's car. That's just damage to property. So what happens if your liability limits are spent before the total amount that you're liable for, having caused the accident, is taken care of? Well, the answer is that comes directly out of your pocket. So by contrast, it's highly recommended to carry at least a minimum of $100,000 per person, $300,000 per accident for bodily injury, and $100,000 property damage. The cost to do so might be $10 or $15 a month on the high end, but that's the reason you pay for insurance anyway, is to take care of you if you cause a wreck, to make sure that you're protected and someone doesn't sue you. So when it comes to liability limits, Lauren, the higher the better. So I hope that answers your question, and if you have a question for us, hit us up at TrustSIG on Twitter.